Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best gaming monitor.
Starting at number 5.
Corsair Zenan 27UQ HD240. There are plenty of great OLED gaming monitor options out there, but the Corsair Zenan 27UQ HD240 impresses with a snappy 240Hz refresh rate and excellent HDR. It's expensive, but we reckon the LG panel included with this display is worth the hype, particularly if you're looking for colors that pop. Features: the Xeneon 27UQ HD240 is begging to be hooked up to as many consoles and devices as possible, as it features an impressive number of ports round back. You'll be able to hook up a gaming PC, PS5, Switch, and Steam Deck dock if you've got one to hand, meaning the screen can serve as your one-stop gaming shop. Its size might mean you'll be better sticking with a gaming desk than something that places distance in between, but more players these days are making the switch from the living room to a specific gaming setups. Design: gaming monitors are sometimes inherently loud and proud, but the Xeneon 27UQ HD240 takes a subtle, but striking approach. Compared to some slightly older models, Corsair's display looks like a screen from 2023, with its extremely slimline bezels framing what is a pretty elegant piece of hardware.
Coming at number 4.
Asus ROG Strix XG27UQ. The Asus ROG Strix XG27UQ isn't the only 4K 144Hz monitor out there, but it's our current favorite UHD screen. It caters to 4K needs while not kicking other features and luxuries to the curb, and it's a little cheaper than some of its rivals. Features: as we've already touched on, the ROG Strix XG27UQ is a 4K 144Hz gaming monitor, with those specs serving as its main selling point. However, the hardware maker has made sure to add some extra pizzazz to its UHD package, including Display HDR 400 certification, G-Sync compatibility, and brand-specific features like Shadow Boost, a profile that brightens things up. Design: the ROG Strix XG27UQ certainly isn't the slickest monitor in town in terms of looks, and its bezel is on the chunky side. That said, it's armed with some unique visual traits that help it stand out, like an RGB Aura Sync lighting system projects an emblem onto your desk. It'll also swivel and pivot any way your heart desires, so you won't have to worry about anything on the adjustment front.
At number 3.
Asus TUF Gaming VG27AQ. The Asus TUF VG27AQ is not exactly the flashiest entry on our best gaming monitor list, but it's a serious 1440p contender. While it looks fairly ordinary on the outside, it packs a punch and offers great specs that'll benefit competitive players and mid-range PC gamers alike. Features: the TUF VG27AQ is kitted out with a 1440p 165Hz panel, and we reckon its specs are a PC gaming sweet spot. In fact, it's even a decent option for PS5 players, as the console now supports QHD resolutions. Regardless of your platform, this speedy screen offers a 1 millisecond response time and HDR10 support, which hammers home the fact that this isn't an entry-level model. Design: many Asus products feature design cues that are in line with gamer culture, but the VG27AQ is strangely pretty vanilla. In fact, if it wasn't for the fact we knew it's a TUF branded screen, we'd be fooled into thinking it's a screen from the company's productivity side of the business. Not that everything needs an edgy aesthetic or to be clad in RGB, but this 1440p panel is surprisingly vanilla compared to other options.
Number 2 of my list.
AOC 24G2/24G2U. The AOC 24G2 is outgo to 1080p display, and it's perfect for anyone sticking to a $200 budget. Sure, 4K is slowly becoming a standard thanks to the PS5 and Xbox Series X, but full HD gaming monitors are still relevant in 2023, especially if you're rocking a budget gaming PC. Features: armed with a 1080p 144Hz panel, The 24-inch AOC 24G2 makes up for its lower pixel density with a snappy 1 millisecond response rate. That boon is going to appeal to budding esports enthusiasts looking for faster visuals, but the IPS screen will serve respectable visuals across all genres, even if it's not the highest spec model around. Sadly, one thing it is missing is HDR compatibility of any kind, so keep that in mind if you're privy to turning the setting on. Design, AOC takes a subtle approach with 24G2 aesthetics, but red accents round the back and at its base serve as a reminder that it's a gaming monitor. Its V-shaped base sort of does the same, as it provides just enough edge to escape looking like office equipment. If you're allergic to bezels, you're also going to love the fact there's barely any frame present, which actually gives it a premium vibe.
And number 1.
Alienware 34AW3423DWF. The Alienware 34AW3423DWF is the sequel to one of our favorite screens, and it builds upon what made the original our best gaming monitor pick. Its brilliant OLED panel is dazzling enough to distract you from any shortcomings, while its ultra-wide curve provides an immersive experience across numerous game genres. Features. There wasn't much we didn't like about Alienware's OG OLED gaming monitor, the Alienware 34AW3423DW. But the new F model, the AW3423DWF, fixes one obvious issue: the matte anti-glare coating that robbed the awesome Samsung-supplied QD OLED panel of just a little of its drama. This new model gets a glossy coating and it makes all the difference. Black tones are absolutely inky, while the HDR experience seriously sizzles. This monitor really does deliver on the promise of OLED's per pixel lighting control. It's spectacular. Design. If you're familiar with gaming PCs like the Alienware Aurora R15, you might be expecting the 34AW3423DW to look a bit eccentric. Yet, Dell's approach when it comes to monitors is sort of the opposite, as its ultra-wide screen features a more conservative shell with just hints of a spacecraft aesthetic.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.